All right, everyone. It is that time. We have got an unboxing for you today. Uh, what's pretty cool is, you know, it was timely. Shout out to Matt. He was saying, "Oh, I was looking through the your YouTube catalog and I see, the unboxings are really popular." It's like, yeah, well, what's so funny is we got all this new equipment for Juneteenth. And so yeah, I need to do an unboxing. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that today. We're gonna be unboxing the Zoom LiveTrak L-8. Get that in the camera a little bit better there. Where you at? There. No. There. Okay. Boom. Let me take off the logo here. So we're gonna be unboxing that. As you know, I am waiting. Today is the day. Uh, Now, what I really like is the Rodecaster. That to me is the creme de la creme. And the new Rodecaster Pro 2 just was released 21 days ago. And they only manufacture it in Australia. And so my concern is I wasn't going to get one in time for Juneteenth. And something came in my email 2 3 days ago, and it said, "Hey, it'll be here Thursday." So I'm actually in the first batch. So think of all the millions of YouTubers and the ones that use the Rodecaster Pro, and I'm actually in that first batch. So I'm super excited about that. But we still needed to get something because we didn't think this was going to be here. And the church has our original Rodecaster Pro, so we need something else anyway. So this will probably become the in studio. This might actually become the on the road show audio. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox that today. I actually got a bunch of things to unbox. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into that. All right. Do they fit? I'll send a text there. So let's get into this thing. All right. Oh, well, I guess you really want to see this, and you don't want to see me right there. Okay. So Miss Sabrina's in the house today. Sabrina, you want to shout out to the folks? The mic is right there. You want to shout out to the people?
Hey, you guys, shout out, shout out.
Let's see. Maybe I can get the camera on her.
Please don't.
Well, not too late. There she is. All right. So she's doing her thing. So let's get back to what we're doing. All right. So we're opening it up. We've got our aux jacks here. We've got this is the old school charger. I think that's like version 1, USB like A or something. Not happy about that. Everything is, or most things are using USB-C right now. So that is not cool. Don't like that at all. Make sure you guys can hear us. USB-C right now. All right, cool. We coming through good. So I don't like that. Definitely should be USB-C. The problem with that is when you're on the road and you're doing things, the last thing you want to have to do is find that one odd cable that you need. So it's so much better when you have cables that can be used kind of universally. So not happy about that. Not a very long cord. This looks like maybe a 4-foot cord here. A little bit longer than 3 feet. Yeah, but is that music that you can use on a whatchamacallit? Yeah, answer that for me, please. She's calling here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and actually, I don't even need that. I already got this one here. So I'll just plug that in. All right, so, I decided to go with this one. I was like, as much as I love the Rodecaster, with the Rodecaster 2 coming out, the Rodecaster 1 was not discounted. So I'm like, well, I would wait before I bought another Roadcast 1, and it's only like $100 difference for the Rodecaster 2. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll do this one. This is considerably cheaper, and I'll show you that in a little bit here. All right, let's pull it out. It's got a little. It's pretty much all that's in that box there. Comes with its own little blanket bag. Sometimes you can get aftermarket uh, storage, portable storage units for these, which I actually do recommend, as we are packing things out and moving around. You don't want pressure on all these different things, because that can cause issue. Yeah, you agree? Sounds like she agrees. Looking at the back here, we have a power. This is our SD card slot here, which I actually have one. So let me go ahead and pop that in so we can get our audio sounds on there. Folks were letting us know yesterday they miss our sounds. Actually, you know what? Let me open up a new one. I think I have stuff on that card. You can never have too many flash drives. This is a SanDisk 32 gig that I'm using here.
Oh yeah, those are some of the best.
I want to cut myself. Someone else already cut herself today. Self-inflicted wounds.
That definitely was.
These anti-theft packaging can be quite dangerous. So just take a little extra time, open it up. Don't slice yourself open.
Oh yeah, this is nice. Ooh, we about to be in the DJ booth today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, these are cute. They look like little bow ties.
Do they? Well, as soon as I wear bow ties, I think that's appropriate, huh?
Oh, this is a Zoom?
Yep.
I wasn't really listening because I had headphones in.
Uh,
This is like the granddaddy of the Zoom that you got?
oh no, this ain't even close to the granddaddy. We could get real crazy, like $2,000, $5,000. We could go stupid.
No, I'm saying like
That's what I'm
the
saying.
grandpa, the daddy, the uncle.
This might be like the big brother. You know what I'm saying?
So
it gets real crazy. All right, so we went ahead and put our SD card in. Looking here, so one thing that I'm not a big fan of. We'll have to see how that works. Like the Rodecaster Pro has the headphone jack in the front, which I actually kind of like. I know on the Rodecaster 2, it is no longer in the front, so I'll have to see how I feel about that.
Did you say just regular mic things?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Don't they look different?
Nope.
Oh, you just put that in there.
Mm-hmm. It's like she's sitting with me and not even paying attention. I just don't
because
understand.
I'm super busy on this side.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't really paying attention at all.
It's all right. I see how it is. I see it out. Now, where do we plug this thing in? Oh, this thing has batteries.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Not a battery-operated device.
All right, so let's flip it over. All right, I'm going to put this down very lightly. And here is where the cable goes. What do I do with that cable?
I'm sure it takes full.
Yeah. But that's kind of cool, right? Yeah. So if you don't have power, you can run it battery operated. And it looks like it takes, 4 AA's.
Not bad.
So who knows how long that lasts. I will load that in, since I actually have batteries with me.
Right on hand. Handy dandy battery.
Whoops. Sometimes I am organized. Not always, but sometimes.
Battery said, whoops.
Yeah, that's tight. It's super tight. All right. Put that in there. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and pop this in there. Okay, so the only cool thing about this is once this plugs in, yeah. So maybe I take that back.
Oh, and then it goes like this.
You want to feed it through? So what I like about this is...
This is cool. Oh, look at that. I've never seen anything like that before.
You know, I have, but not on one of these devices.
That's cool.
I feel a little bit better about this because we can unplug this from the wall. I'm just going to push that down there. Make sure it's in there nice and tight. And, you could replace the cord. I also like that it's underneath, so it's not going to get unplugged on an accident and it's weaved through. This could be a little longer, but of course, you can buy this aftermarket cords or put an extender on it if you need to, which I'm going to need to because I need to connect this to uh, the.
What you got to connect it to?
I got to connect it to the computer,
right.
so it can talk to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to need an extender because my computer's on the other side of the desk. So I need an extender. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You want to talk to them while I come in here? All right. So I'm gonna get this cord here. We gotta have an extender. I'm gonna steal this one for now. Steal this one. All right. You know what? I'm gonna steal both of these. Always gotta have a bunch of extra wires on standby. You never know when you're gonna need extra wires. I was saying talk to him while I left the room. You didn't say a word. So she's not in a good place today. Don't know what's going on with Sabrina. Oh, she can't hear me because she's got her headphones on. She's acting like it's super loud, but it's really not. She needs to stop the cap. All right. Let's go ahead and plug this in. So my USB is going into my computer. Now that's plugged in. Really not much left to do, right? So in regards to our headphones, this is the master out here. Let me zoom in on this a little so we can see it a little bit better here. Whoa, wrong way. All right, let's zoom in now. Tight, 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 tighter, tighter. Well, we go a little tighter than that, right? Boom. Okay, so we've got our mic lines in here, and we have 6, which is nice, right? I did want to, since we were getting another device, I wanted to be able to add more instead of the 4 mics. So now we can add 6 here. Here's our line in. We've got a USB for a cell phone, which is great, so people can call in. So that gives us 7 and 8 there, which is awesome. And it looks like you have to make a choice. So either you can use this line in, or you can use this line in for number 8, or you can use the cell phone, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you've got an option for 8, either a cell phone or another line in that way, right? Then we have our master out, and we will be pumping the speakers out so our audience can actually hear. And then we have headphones for 4 people to be able to listen to what's happening. Another thing here is most of my headphones have the small 3.5, so I'm going to need an adapter for that, which I don't know if I got one handy dandy right now. So I have to find one of those. Ah, look at that. Huh, I'm lucky. All right, so I do have an adapter. So I can go ahead and plug that on in. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up here. And I'll move the camera over this way. You guys can see what's happening. There we go. Try to get my big old head out the way. And then I'll zoom out here. You can see our candles. That will be on sale for Juneteenth. So we'll be getting all that stuff ready to go. Again, I don't know how big a fan I am with this stuff kind of just sticking straight out as it is. Yeah, I'm not really thrilled about that, because as it's kind of coming across the top here. So not a super fan. What I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and power this bad boy up. Let's see. Push it down so I can see it. Let me see if I can move out the way there. There we go. Where's our power button at? So one of the things I'm not a super fan of, if there's too many buttons and it looks kind of crazy, it's like, okay, this is a little bit overwhelming. And then we have other people that we're trying to teach to use these devices. Put my mic levels right there in the middle to start. This is I probably should read this, EFX return. I don't know what that is yet. This is the master volume there. So we'll leave that as it's set. And I'm looking for the power button. Power button was on the back, right? So we're going to go ahead and turn this puppy on, see what's happening. I'm trying to turn it on now. Yep, it's on. Okay. I guess I got to grab the manual. Not as intuitive as I would like it to be. Sabrina is deep in thought as she is working on our trailer for the documentary for Juneteenth. All right. So I will show this to you in a minute so you can see. Oh, I'll have to zoom in there, but you can kind of see here from the diagram, you can actually plug in, like we've got the computer plugged in, of course, so we know that's right underneath. We've got our headphones, which I'm using headphone 1. You can see the jack here, as I was saying before, for your smartphone, right? And I actually have a Apple, so you need a special adapter to be able to plug in. I don't know where my little bag is. Oh, let me grab my little baggie. I bet my little baggie is in here. How's it coming, Sabrina? Sabrina, how's it coming? How's it coming?
I just found like this cool soundtrack.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Awesome. Good movie.
No, it's not in this one.
I remember when I was doing this, I Move Your Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the MacBook Air and like something about iTunes and it's difficult to add sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just listening to the songs right now, I guess. Trying to figure that out.
All right, where is my other little baggie here? Let's see. Right now, we're trying to get everything going, so some stuff is packed, some stuff isn't packed. I don't know where it is. All right, so we'll let that go for now. We'll use the other phone. I'll use an Android because I got an Android.
Oh, great.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. And we can do a test for a phone interview or whatever the case may be. Okay. All right. And this is saying it's at 31%, so we might want to give this thing some juice so it doesn't die while we're in the middle of testing. All right. Boom. Cool. All right. So we got our phone in. Like I said, I'm not, normally this would be sitting flat for most folks. Like if we're on the road, then it would sit flat. But I have this stand here, and so this is very helpful for me. If I can zoom out a little bit and show you. What's nice is what I do is I'm able to control my cameras, right? And so right now you're seeing a different PTZ, but this PTZ here is set on this joystick. Am I coming back to me? Come back to me. I'm begging you, please. Come back to me. I want you to. So that's what I use the joystick at the bottom for, right? And so that allows me to control that. And so I like to have access here that gives me that full range of what it is that I am doing. So I actually do prefer it. All right, so now I've got to go back because I turned this on and it did not power on. So let's go back to our handy dandy manual, our quick guide. Confirm that the output device connected to the L-8 are off. Confirm the power is set to off. Plug in the AC adapter designed for this unit into an outlet. The L-8 can also run on AA batteries. Set all knobs and faders to their minimum values. Okay, so it's actually telling me to put these back at minimum. So I'll put those back at minimum. All of these are already at minimum, so that's fine. Connect the instruments, mic, speakers, and other equipment. So what I'm going to do is, because we're using our wireless mics with the baby Zoom, right, the P4, I'm going to unplug my main studio mic, and I'm going to plug this in here. Now, I don't know if I can actually use this. That's concerning. Oh, yep, I can. Okay, boom. It's a little tight there. Okay, so I put in mic 1. So now all you're hearing us through are the little small mics here. We're using the Rhodes, which are nice, handy, and dandy. You know what I mean? There you go. See? Still coming through nice and clear there. Okay, so you can connect drums, keyboards, all that good stuff. That's what these can be used for, which is awesome. We're not using those right now. Like I said, this is for our speakers, which will be here in a little while. Our headphones, we do already have plugged in. And then our AC adapter, which is, oh, well, that's why it's not powering up. It is not plugged in.
Did you look at that?
Yeah. It is just hanging on the floor. I connected the extenders. Oh, no, it is plugged in.
Wait, what is happening? You need help turning it on?
No, it needs power. But I thought that this wasn't power. I thought this needed to go to the computer.
There you go. Oh, you have that on. Everything's on.
All right, so let me go back here and take a look.
Oh, there she is.
So
Girl, get out that camera.
let me get back here. Confirm that it's off. Set all knobs. Connect instruments, mics. Set to off. Turn on the output devices. Connected to the L-8. Okay, all that stuff is on. When using the condenser mic, turn this on. Of course, someone doesn't have her glasses, so she can't actually help me because she can't see nothing.
Yo, why are you telling me
Blind
my
as a
business?
bat up in here.
Man, I noticed I forgot. I said, man, I'm blind and whatnot. And the
Up
kids
here.
were like, that sounds kind of illegal to drive.
Blind as a bat. Ridiculous.
Maybe turn the button off and back on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or,
There you go. See? That's why you need a. Are you with that person?
Because it just turned back off, so that's unfortunate.
Turn back off? No. It said leave all those off. What you doing? See, this kind of tech person is crazy.
But why did it go on and on?
Hey. See, just get the hitting buttons. See, I don't know what kind of tech person this is.
That's a normal tech person. That's how we do.
I'm wondering if it doesn't want the batteries in.
Yeah, probably. Turn the batteries off. It's one or the other. Hello.
Please wait.
So more than it just.
All right, so let's take the batteries out here.
The batteries probably aren't good.
They could be dead.
No batteries.
All right.
Ooh, let's try again.
Let's try this again. See if that'll do it. All right. Well, looks like it's going better. There we go. So what we've learned is
one or the other.
Yes. Thank you for yelling out the answer.
Oh, yep.
So if you're going to use the batteries, bring the batteries with you. Do not have them in. Which actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea anyway, because if you're used to running it plugged in, then your batteries can corrode and start to leak, and then it will destroy itself. Well, it's the first time it's coming on, so it's probably going through its setup. All right, turn off the unlit for the master and the channels of the sound you want to output.
Do you want me to read it? Having difficulties?
No, just letting it do its things. Channel 7 and 8. Switching inputs to 7 and 8. So we want this one to be for the phone. So one of my concerns is, how do we connect this to the computer?
You just connect it. Did you see any other moves? Can you take that off so I can just like...
No, there's nothing else underneath there.
Can I look at it?
Look at what?
Investigate it?
Yeah, come on in. Channel 8, the smartphone. Channel 7 cannot be selected at the same time. Yes. Use input jacks to connect the level. Smartphone. USB audio return. USB 1 and 2 and USB 3 and 4 are outputs from a connected computer that use the L-8 as an audio interface.
So where's that at?
Should be in the front. It's saying USB. Can USB plug-in?
What kind of USB plug in? Where? Do these come off? No.
That's for the mics. All right. So sometimes you got to go backwards. Now this is already, I can tell you, this is why I like the Rodecaster better, right? It literally is super plug and play. And so now, got to figure out how to connect this thing to the computer. AC adapter goes to the outlet. Set all knobs to minimum. Connect the instruments, mics, speakers, and other equipment. And I don't see a diagram for where the computer gets connected.
It looks like it might not.
Oh no, it says to connect it. Oh yeah, no, I was right. It is on the bottom. See?
The bottom of where?
I was right the first time. See, I thought it was as intuitive as I thought. So let me plug this back in. This is gonna go ahead and hit the power off for me.
Oh, I was going to sit my tech self down because I'm so tech savvy. My head is just like, oh, girl. Wait, I need to turn it off.
It is. All right. So that's what I thought. So the USB is not going to power. I don't even know why they showed that. It needs to go to your computer, right? So now we'll turn it back on. You know what I'm saying? It did. Wasn't making any sense. Like, okay, I had it right the first time. Okay. But it's not powering on. Ah, I see. So here's something that's kind of cool. So I'm going to zoom in here so you can see that. And we've got two set of instructions here, right? So the top set of instructions is for podcasting. So for the podcasting, it's saying to plug the bottom into the computer. If you're using it as a live PA system, this is where you're plugging in your drums, your guitars, and your keyboard. So we're going to disregard this, and that's why it's just plugged into the AC adapter, right? So I wasn't looking at this here. I just want to follow these instructions here at the top. So it's saying plug this right into the computer. Now, I don't have it going directly to the computer because, well, it's a Mac, and I need a bunch of stuff plugged into my Mac at the same time. So I need a USB hub so I can get more things in there. So I got to say, I'm a little concerned that it is not powering on. Show you in the off position or in the on position. Oh, that's off. Okay. Let me go ahead and turn it on. All right. So what is going on? It plugged in when it was plugged into the wall, but it was not coming on, or it is not coming on when it is plugged into the computer. And again, this is not something that we will have time to go through when we are on location, right? We usually have an hour or less to set up. Connect the mic or instrument, adjust the sound quality, adjust the overall volume, connect speakers, headphones, output. Okay. Mixer effect. Use the mixer effect scene and recorder. Turning the power on and off. Confirm that the output device connected to the L-8 are off. Confirm that the button is off. Plug the AC adapter designed for this unit into an outlet. Set all the knobs and faders to their minimal values. Connect the instrument. We did all that. Turn the output devices for the L-8. Turn it off. Goodbye. Oh, so this is nice. When the power is turned off, the current mixer settings are saved in the project on the SD card. If they cannot be saved to the SD card, they will be saved in the L-8. So that's nice. Looks like it might have a small internal memory. So that's helpful. Press recorder to light it. So right now, our issue is we are not getting power to our device. We had it when we were plugged into the wall, but we're not getting it plugged into the computer. So that we've got to figure out. Hmm. The first time you turn the power on after purchase, you must set the date and time. Okay. Well, right now, that is not allowing us to do that. So I'm not happy. Oh. So we have got some challenges here. Recording, playing recordings, all this good stuff is in here, but we can't even get to that because this thing won't power on. So let me try plugging this in somewhere else. It could also be that this does not like having so many extended USB cables on there. So when you are working through these issues, you're going to have to troubleshoot. So we may be losing power through this.
Wow.
So it's a speculation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this and unplug a couple of the extenders and plug it more directly into the computer. And look, that worked. So sometimes you just got to troubleshoot it. You know, that's going to come from trial and error, unfortunately. And I've gone through that before. So that's like, all right, there's got to be something going on. This should be really easy. So like I said, the first thing you're going to do is set the date and time. That's the first thing you've got to do. And to do that, we're going to go press the recorder to light it. Okay, so that's lit. Press setting to light it. Where is setting? Okay, setting is lit. Now it's going to go to project there. Whoops, that might have been in the way. So I hit recorder in the bottom, then I hit setting here. Then select date and time. So I'm going to go down. So we have record, play, metronome, SD card, system, and it says go to system, and then go ahead by pressing in. We're going to go down to date and time, press in. We are in the year 2022, so we're going to turn it. Oops. Move the cursor and change the value. Okay. Oh, we got to click it. There we go. 2022. Click it again. Move over. Click it. We are in the 6th month. Click it. Move over. Today is the 16th. Change it to the 16th there. Click it. Move over. Now we're going to go to our time. And we've got military time. It is 11:24. Boom, boom, boom. And hit OK. All right. So that is now done. Now press settings to return to the previous screen. Bam. Hit it again. And now we're back at home project. Okay. So we have everything plugged in. I'm going to put on the headphones and see if I'm hearing the mic, which right now I am not. Going to go ahead. This is lit up for select. High Z. I don't know what all those things do yet. Let me turn this mic, the gain up here. And let's see. Used to adjust the input levels, inputting sound from the mics. All right. So it's saying 1 here. We're going to turn this to about a 5. Now, if you look here, you can see 1 is lighting up green, right? And you can also see my bar. So we don't want it to get up into the yellow here. That's all the way up. We're not going to do that. We want to be somewhere in the middle. So I'll turn this up here first. And I will try, this goes from a +10 to a +54. I'll go a little to the right, and I'll push this up to about 0. So I'm at 0 now. and you can see like I'm away from the mic. Well, you can't see. I'm away from the mic. You can see how high it's going, and if I get a little closer, you can see it goes up a little bit more. So now, one thing that's interesting is right now I can't hear myself, so I'm gonna turn my headphones up here. See what's going on there. Turn adjust the signal. 2 is across here. We're not recording right now, so that's fine. This is our mute, which is nice. So our level 1, this is turning up our mic, which is what we've done. Now, I don't know what this 48 volt is. I think this might be for if we're using batteries or not. It doesn't say it yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll come across that. Adjust levels so the SIG indicators do not light red, okay? So we want the SIG indicator to stay in the green. If it's going into the red, then it's clipping. It's a little too loud. You want to turn it down. Turn the square off, unlit for the master and the channels with sound. You want volume on. So where's my master here? We've got a sound pad, which we'll get into those at some point in time. We got our effects, our pans, our mids, our highs and lows. So it gives you a lot of control in regard to your audio, which is great. And we'll get into that later. Let's see, what am I missing here? Missing something. All right, let's go back. Number 1, used to adjust the input signal while inputting from the. Okay, so we've got that. For whatever reason, I am just not hearing anything out of the headphones. So we got to figure out what was happening. What's happening? What is happening? All right, so let's 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm using the. No, that is the right one. Turn off, unlit. So this is our mute, right? Which we're not using, which is great. You know, I got to say something in private to Sabrina. I'm like, all right, I got to mute it. Sabrina, what's wrong with you? And then I can unmute it, right? Set the master fader to 0. So this is our master fader. And look at that. I set it to 0 already, which is pretty cool. Use the channel faders to adjust the volume. Okay. Use the master fader. Ah ha ha. Our master fader is here in red. 1 2 1 2. So you can see here, this is going to be the input that we have going out. This is to adjust the overall volume, and then we can adjust our headphone volume here. So again, I am not sure. I should be hearing something right now, and I am not. So I'm a little concerned about that. That is concerning the children. Ooh, another thing we can do, Sabrina, how you doing over there?
I got music, but I can't get the other one off. So it's not like
Did you port it over into the movie thing?
I had to buy the song.
You had to buy the song? How much was the song?
Maybe it was one song too. I'm like, how did I hear it with the video? I'm like, oh.
What? 1 2 1 2. How's it coming? Oh, you want to listen to it?
Song, but it's like both. Tell me if you hear both. It's both. I can't get the original out.
You can't get the original out?
But I got the song to be like louder.
Is this a copyright?
I bought it. It's my rights, yeah.
No, it's still not your rights. No, you can't buy a song from E40 and then play it, and you know what I'm saying? That doesn't work like that.
I would not be able to put it on here if I couldn't use it. It's really, really hard to put music onto iMovie.
I don't like that. I'm no perfect man. Are you listening to the lyrics of it?
Wrong.
Yeah. What's the other one?
He said, maybe.
No, lyrics are important.
A little bit. Oh, oops, hold on. Hold on. You hear something?
Mm-hmm. Does this have lyrics?
Yes.
Fast forward a little bit so we can get into the lyrics.
You hear something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, words?
Not yet. Can't understand why we treat each other this way. That we can't use either one of these. It's Juneteenth. It's about relationships. It's a nice song.
Hold on.
This is a Juneteenth song?
These are all it's like a package. I didn't buy them all. Yeah, just that one. I'm saying this is like a folder of drinking.
I like this one.
It's better.
It's way better.
Okay, now I'm gonna buy that.
Let me throw some pig on the grill and get litty.
That's what it says. No, I didn't.
Yep, that's a good one. That's the winner. All right. We're just going to pray for Sabrina. That's all we can do.
It's so good.
Good
It's not
Lord.
available.
Not available?
It's not available to copyright. The other one was.
Mm.
They're like, yeah, go ahead, take this. We don't want it either. Oh, here it is. I'm just kidding.
All right, so back to what I'm doing here. I don't know why I can't hear anything out of these headphones. Let me see. Let me
It's
try.
99 cents. Let's see if I got 99 cents in my account, y'all.
Let me try this. Now, this is what we would use for our speaker out, right? So tomorrow we've got our left and right, or we can have two channels, and then we'll go out to our speakers. But for today, we are going to. I need some different headphones that can take the big jack, which I have. So I'll be right back. Almost out of time there, Patty One. You getting close?
Oh, God. Goodness, I meant. Sorry.
All right. So this is what I need. So your headphones, which I love these headphones here, actually have an option where you can use the 3.5 or you can use the smaller ones. So, we've got here two different holes, right? So I can use the little small one, or I could take those out and then I can plug the big ones in. Definitely recommend headphones that have this functionality to it. And these are the headphones that I started with when we started doing the podcast. All right. So I'm at least getting a buzzing this time. So there's that. But I am not getting one, two, 1, 2. Oh, I do hear something now. There we go. Oh, we put some pig on the grill. We're getting litty. That's what the song says. It's getting litty. All right. So we have some volume. This is I'm gonna turn it up more. I've got a buzz in my ears, so I'm not liking that. Not liking that at all. All right. Oh, okay. Much better. Okay, so whatever this high Z is, I don't like that. This sounds much better here. I don't have a way for you to hear what that sounds like right now, unfortunately. But we actually have some effects, so I can make myself sound like I'm echoing. I don't know if I can put this on there so you can hear that. Put it like that. Maybe you can hear what that sounds like. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Are you hearing the echo there? I am not getting. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I do hear something. I gotta let it delay. I got quite the delay there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. We're gonna keep everything at 0 for now, but this is like super echo, 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 echo. Let's turn that down. I gotta let my voice catch up to me. Hear what that sounds like right now, unfortunately. But we actually have some effects so I can make myself sound like I'm echoing. I'm trying to see if you guys can hear that.
Okay. How does it sound?
Tell me what sound. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Are you hearing the echo there? I don't think you're hearing anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the audio on this live broadcast, and let's see if I can change it. Got quite a delay there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. So you are hearing the echo there. It's just on a super delay. So uh, now the thing is, EpoCam, USB digital. This is the Zoom 16, and I don't see that as an option. And I probably would have to refresh the screen. So I'm gonna I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it won't cut the feed, but I think that's the only way that Restream will be able to pick up that there's a new device that's been added to the computer. So if it cuts, we'll come back on. All right, so hit refresh really quick. Let's see if it can pick it up now. It is not picking up the P4, which is interesting because it is connected to the computer. We know because it's on, right? So that is a challenge.
There we go.
You got it? All right. Sabrina is doing her happy dance.
Only because I got the song there, but I still gotta make it a little bit longer.
Okay. Oops, that's the wrong way.
You picked the song, so.
Oh, I like that song. It's a good one. Oh, you done with the dancing? All right, they got to see a little bit of your dance.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
See, that's,
You were getting your groove on. I had to put the camera on you while you were getting your dance on.
No, that's messed up because I was really just.
You were getting it. You were having a good time.
I gotta get myself a snack.
Yeah, we need some breakfast. Ain't no well. Starving in here.
Oh, carrots.
No, ain't no carrots. Carrots are for later.
Carrots.
We're get some besides some carrots. We're gonna be fighting up in here. All right. Well, she's tearing up the kitchen, y'all. So it's just a regular salad. We just gotta make it. I can't work under these conditions. See, you see how she do me.
What kind of coffee was that? Please, I hope it wasn't a death by something.
Death Wish? That wasn't Death Wish. All right. So that is the unboxing of the Zoom LiveTrak L-8. Um, Definitely has some more. And you know what? That keeps the cereal, the Captain Crunch that's back in there. That Captain Crunch has to be like 3 months old.
I bought the rice to
Yeah.
the.
But I mean, it really keeps it from getting stale because I don't eat cereal like that.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Well, that's good.
So anyway, I'll
Is it portable?
you'll see that a little bit more. It's what portable. It's what portable. The cereal.
Yeah. Is it good for prepared hits?
Something's wrong with her.
Cereal for months at a time.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. Man, I need to shave, man. My mustache is looking a little too thick there.
Right, but now I can help doing other stuff.
All right. So we're gonna go. I'll be back. There's a ton of stuff to unbox. So you'll probably see me undoing unboxings throughout the day as we prepare for Juneteenth. So anyway, have a good day. Stay dry. Unfortunately, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow and Saturday, or at least a good portion of the day. So sad, but we still gonna have a good time. So, all right, and hope to see you at the film festival tomorrow night at the Roxy, starting at 5 p.m. It is free. Free 99 is the best price, and there are concessions that you can purchase. So popcorn, things like that, beer and wine. So come down. There have been 10 films that were selected. So I think it's going to be a really a nice treat. The Conduit will be on location, so you get to see us there in person. So hope to see you there, and of course, we'll definitely see you Saturday for the main Juneteenth event. So anyhow, uh, kind of getting behind the scenes of us getting ready for these big events. All right, for Sabrina, I'm Marwan. This is the Conduit.